every streak comes to an end. So it was good for us to get on the road with victory. I like the way we, were able to accomplish that. Another night we're high assists, had 7 guys in double figures. Our defense got progressively better, throughout the game, and especially in that fourth quarter. So, you never want to be on the losing end of that streak, but it's good to get that one off our chest.
Can you kind of put the 6 wins now? I have the number right this time.
You said 7, so
in context, just for how this season has gone for you guys. Just it feels like it's been really consistently streaks on either end.
You're right. I mean, well, there's certain reasons to an extent. And part of it is just, this group has finally found a rhythm and balance, and we're getting healthy. That allows us to, have our whole complement and compete at a high level. I think this road trip has been not only good for us, in the win column, but good for our psyche, because we struggled early in the season on the road, and to kind of, rattle a few off, I think that's, giving us more confidence. We're able to play maybe with a little chip on our shoulder.
What has Deni been doing? It doesn't seem like his role has been that different coming off the bench. His minutes are maybe a little bit more. But
Just his level of aggression. And I think that it's paid dividends because he's starting to benefit, by playing downhill, getting to the rim. He's finishing, at a much better clip, getting to the free throw line. So it's allowing him to get to, some easy points at times. But, he's figuring it out. I think early in the year, his finishing wasn't great. I've seen a huge uptick in that area, and I think that's really helped him.
Sorry to be annoyingly specific, but when you talk about aggression, is it like decision to shoot? Is it attacking the basket more in drives?
Yeah, some of it is attacking in transition, attacking the basket on drives, getting downhill and pick and rolls, but it's more the quick decisions, where he's not overthinking it. He's making the right play at the right time if that's what it needs. If he feels like he's got an angle, he can attack, he's going to do that.
You mentioned the road victory. Seemed like y'all were doing a whole lot better this season on the road. Is that sort of a sign of the maturity and the comfort your players are having? I mean, obviously it's difficult to win on the road, but
Sure.
y'all seem to be doing it.
Yeah, I think that's part of it. I thought last year, when your best player misses half the year, it's tough. But, we've had several stretches where we've missed guys this year, and I think, a lot of teams are going through it. But I think it's, guys have kind of settled in and figured out each other's rhythm, flow, and there's been a consistency, I think, with our overall defense, which has really helped us offensively.
I saw Pop take you aside. I'm sure he always has nice wise things to say. What was the gist of what he shared with you?
He shared a story about my dad. It's pretty funny and crass at the same time. So it's I could literally hear him say what he said to Pop.
Just staying consistent. First of all, the confidence that the guys give me, and they really want me to succeed and be aggressive. And since they give me that nickname, I really just being more aggressive. That's about it. But I'm just enjoying. That's the most important for me. As I said, I learned how to use my body. My game is evolving, and I feel like I get better every game. I just want to stay consistent. That's the most important for me, and just keep working on my game and get even more and get even better. That just makes me more hungry.
So can you tell me about the origin of the nickname, please?
So I played one-on-one after practice one time, and I think Monte guarded me, and he was like, "Oh, all Deni does is turbo and square, like in 2K when we used to play when we were kids."
Okay.
So since then he was like, "Oh, turbo and square." So since then everybody was like, "Oh, we'll name you Turbo." So I was like, "All right, Turbo." And then it had to be that the first game they called me Turbo, I did some turbo moves. So it's sticked, and everybody loves it, and it gives. I'll say it gives us also some happiness boost that this situation with all the turbo stuff that that our chemistry is even better now. So
You've been looking for a nickname for a while.
Yeah, I think I got it. Yeah, I think that's nice.
Broadly about the streak in general, what is this kind of doing for you guys, not just obviously in the standings, but mentally too?
The streak is done. I mean, last year they were saying about my birthday is the last time that the Wizards won here. So just to close that circle and be here and having a good game versus the Spurs and end that streak. And I think everybody did really a great job today and compete. And as I said, when we're focused and we're sharing the ball, we're a really dangerous team. And hopefully that can continue.
I don't know. I think it's multiple things, not just because of the trade. I think he's been heading towards this. Sooner or later, he was gonna get here. And it's things are working for him. He's figuring out his game, like where he's good at, and I love to see it for him. I'm so excited, and yeah, as I said, his energy is contagious for us, and whenever he's hooping, we're a different team.
I know that you helped him come up with the nicknames. Where did the motorcycle start?
I don't know if I came up with it. I think it was Delon, honestly. In the locker room, we were sitting after practice one day, and we were just thinking of some nicknames, and he was making up some bad ones, and then somebody said Turbo, and he's like, oh, Turbo. And we all kind of like, at first we're like, yeah, yes, and now he's embracing it, doing a Turbo and all that, so we're having fun with it, and I think, yeah, he's also enjoying having that like alter ego on the court almost.